Alright, let's Dokkan. So today we're going to be looking at, I'm going to do the showcase for our Heroic Warrior Gohan Future, the EZA that came out a couple days ago. So we'll go over his stats real quick and kind of what's in his kit. So he leads Bond of Master and Disciple or Hybrid Saiyans, category Key 3 plus 170% to his stats. His super attack, he greatly raises attack and defense for one turn and causes immense damage to the enemy, so that's a 50% buff right there. His passive, he starts with Key plus 1 attack and defense plus 150%, plus additional attack and defense plus 50% when performing a super attack. Reduces damage received by 58% when HP is 70% or less. Bond of Master and Disciple category allies, Key plus 2 and attack and defense plus 50%. High chance of guarding all attacks when there is an ally whose name includes Trunks, Kid, and GT excluded attacking in the same turn. Transforms when conditions are met. So he transforms if your HP is 58% or more with an ally whose name includes Trunks, Kid, and GT excluded on the team starting from the 4th turn of the battle. And then we'll look into his transformed state, Super Saiyan Gohan. So his super attack, he permanently stacks attack and causes immense damage with a medium chance of performing a critical hit. Now I was under the consumption, basically medium chance of critting is 30% chance, but if he gets an additional super, that super will then have a 60% chance, and then if he additionals again, it would have a 90% chance. So his passive is Key plus 3 attack and defense plus 158%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 58% when doing his super attack. He reduces damage received by 58%, so unconditional damage reduction. Key plus 1 and attack and defense plus 40% per Bond of Master and category ally attacking in the same turn. Launches additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when there is an ally whose name includes Trunks, attacking in the same turn. Launches an additional super attack when there is an androids or future saga category enemy. This link skill in his transform state, all in the family, Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Cool Judgment, Experienced Fighters, Dismal Future, and Fierce Battle. And he is on a plethora of categories, which is a good thing, so you can run him on a bunch of teams. But I'm going to build a team where he's on a 200% leader skill, and then we're going to jump into an event. Alright guys, we're back. So this is the team I put together for our Gohan. I'm running him on the 200% Beast Gohan's leader skill with the new Mai banner unit. So she supports the Kid Pan, she supports as well, the Transforming Trunks, and then Vegeta and Trunks. So I'll probably run the Int Gohan and Vegeta and Trunks on the same rotation. But further ado, let's jump into an event. Alright guys, so we're back, we're in the event. I'm taking him against the Red Zone Cell just because it's a 5-stage fight, so it's longer. We might be able to see the unit, just multiple ways of seeing the unit and how he performs. So it looks like he's starting on the 2nd rotation, so I'm good with that because he's not slot 7, but yeah, let us proceed. So what I'll do is I'll probably do a turn or two, him in his pre-transformed state, see what his stats are, and then I'll cut and come back when he's transformed. Then yeah, so let Vegeta and Trunks and slot 1's to type advantage. This cell, I'm not really too worried about this event. Unfortunately, Mai at the end can't super attack, which means she can't build up a damage reduction, but hopefully she doesn't die. But yeah, so double digits from them, that's no shock. They have type advantage, and in slot 1 they get additional defensive stats, and they're guarding as well. So Beast Gohan, if you've used him before, he has to super attack 5 times before he build up. He will be guarding his first 2 rotations, and he has a 50% chance to nullify beam supers. We did get an additional with him, so that's good. So he's building up, even though it's not really his showcase, but and we stun Cell, so yeah, we don't have to worry about Mai taking any attacks. And then now we're about to see our boy Gohan in action. So let's see what we got. I know I said I want to link him with Vegeta and Trunks, but it looks like I'm just going to link him with the Transforming Trunks. So start a turn, he's at 156k. Remember, he is going to get 2 defensive raises, one from his super attack effect, and then one from his passive. He also, because we have the Trunks on the turn with him, he has a 50% chance to guard. He doesn't have his damage reduction because we're above 70% health, but against this first form of Cell, we should be perfectly fine with type advantage. So, especially if he guards. If he guards, then we'll be looking really good. So I'm going to get him that. And then yeah, I'll get Gohan this, get him some attack buildup as well. Cell is still stunned from our Beast Gohan, so he starts at a 6.4 million attack. Pretty good, pretty good. Mine is also at only 69%. Again, I wasn't really able to grab him off the past banners, so I have mine at 69%. And then I have some equips, but he's not full level 10 links. Currently working towards that. So Beast Gohan showing out a little bit. All right. I was kind of glad. It is unfortunate that Beast Gohan kind of got shafted. Piccolo that released with him is obviously the superior unit, but I feel like in situations this Gohan can still perform. I mean, he's stunning him, he's locking Cell down, so he can't do any damage to us. Let's see, I'll float. I'll keep the Gohans floating just so when our Gohan transforms, he'll have the Bond of Master Disciple full rotation. That way he gets his full buff. And then Vegeta and Trunks, they can get their 18 key, even though Cell is stunned, to get a defensive stat. So yeah, we're looking pretty good so far. Cell should be dead on this turn, and then we'll move on. So Vegeta and Trunks, 4.8 million. This isn't like their best team setup as far as getting attack power and stuff, but I mean, mostly they're like a defensive unit. And even in the new tough events, I consider them really good just because with their guard, so we get our transformation because turn 4 with the Trunks on our team, and we're above the 58% HP threshold. This guy transforms, this is good. So now we can start stacking this Trunks as well. So now remember, Gohan's guard is unconditional, or his damage reduction, my bad. So he has a standard 58% damage reduction now, and linked up with Trunks, we are linking with 4 links: Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, and Dismal Future is our link set that is activated. So his starter turn is 197k, almost 200k, with 58% damage reduction. And remember, when he performs a super attack, he gets an additional attack and defense plus 58%. So even if this Cell super attack, he should eat it pretty well. And fortunately for us, the Trunks isn't getting super type or getting attack type disadvantage by the Cell, so yeah, this rotation looks pretty solid. Let's see what Gohan can do. I want to see him eat a super. So 8.2 million. Remember, this guy stacks attack permanently, so he will build up stronger and stronger through the event. And we do have a 50% chance to. So we got the additional, but no super. And then we got the additional super because we're fighting a Android or Future Saga enemy. So 2 attack stacks with him. Now he only gets the defensive raise 1 time for 1 super, so it's not like. All right, let's see how he eats this. Imagine this has got to be double digits. So 8,000. I'll take that. That's fine. I'll take that all day. And then our Trunksy boy right here gonna get some defensive stacks. Hopefully he can get some multiple supers to stack the defense. There we go. Good boy, Trunks. Keep it up. Keep it up. But yeah, so we're just cruising, doing the showcase through him and just seeing how this dude performs. I want to take him in some hard events, especially against like the first form Cell Red Zone that hits very hard, over 1 million damage super. So Mai got a double super, which is good. That means she just built up her damage reduction because she has to super twice to get her damage reduction, so she should be fine. I mean, 3 supers, even better. So Mai should be completely fine at the end. We'll see how she takes these attacks, but after this rotation, I'll come back in the event and just see how we're doing a little bit later. Alright, so we're back. 4th stage of Cell. Unfortunately, Pan got super attacked last turn, and yeah, we're pretty much dead, but let's see how Gohan takes his attacks up front. He's at 192k. Remember, he's at 58% damage reduction. If he gets a super attack off first, he raises his attack defense by another 58%. We have supered with him, I think 5 times, so we'll see what his attack stats up. If we can, if Cell doesn't just one-shot us in the beginning, but yeah, let's see how this goes. Alright, so a 9.5 attack stat, looking good, looking good. 30% chance to crit. And yeah, like I said, every super attack he does, he's constantly raising his attack currently. And almost at a 10 mil, and this is 69%, not even full level 10 links, so he's looking good. The Rainbow one, full level 10 links, is probably at 12, 13 million attack stat by now. Trunks getting some more super attacks off. We haven't really stacked too much with this guy, so he's only setting at like 335k defensive stat right now, which isn't the greatest. But we are getting these stacks in, so that's good. Now Gohan at the end, he's not guarding anymore. He should be able to take the normal double digits, but he will not be able to live a super. However, this cell does do a Ki Blast super attack, so Gohan does have a 50% chance to nullify it. If we get some nullification in there, that'd be cool. And the dodge. Oh, the dodge! So he didn't nullify, but I do have a dodge built on my Gohan, and he just dodged the attack. So because of that dodge, the event continues on, so to speak. But yeah, we'll come back at the end and see how Gohan's looking in the final phase. Alright guys, so we're on the next phase, the buff giant version cell, the rage cell, so to speak. Gohan's again sitting at 192k. Notice our Trunks, with just a couple defensive stacks, even my Trunks at 55% is sitting at almost 700k, so I consider that pretty good, But yeah, let's see if, so Gohan is at a type disadvantage here, and he will not super attack first, and this cell pretty much guarantees supers in slot 1 every time. So I'm going to put him in harm's way, and let's see if we can live a type disadvantage super attack from this boss. Does close to 1,000,000 damage, so if we live, this would be pretty impressive. I'm going to do same type orbs with Trunks to hopefully get us pretty much full health, and let's see how Gohan takes these attacks. So yep, super attack right away. Now does he eat this? Oh no, we did. So 487k. I mean, before supering, type disadvantage, and not even rainbowed, I mean, I'll take that. So this dude's a very powerful EZA. Very powerful. So now he's up to almost 11 mil attack stat, and this has a good chance of being a crit, hopefully. Do some good damage against Cell. Oh yeah, Gohan's looking beefy. Like a beefy boy. Trunks getting some super attacks off, and yeah, we're continuing on. Now, full disclaimer, if Pan doesn't dodge these attacks or double super at the end, we're going to be cooked, but showcases for Gohan, so I'm pretty impressed with what I've seen against Gohan. Now, Pan crits, maybe she can finish him, but I doubt it, but we'll see what happens. We'll let this turn play out. And we're done. So, Pan-Chan did not dodge, but that's okay, because I brought her just for the support. I think we got a good look on how Gohan performed. He was looking good, right? Close to 11 million attack stat, critting. He took a type disadvantage super to the dome for less than 500k. So I'd consider that a pretty good win. But again, I want to do some more runs with him and tougher events, especially against the Cell, just because I feel like he's definitely built good for that fight. Because even in base, he's not a total wash, right? He still gets his damage reduction if you're below HP, and he actually has the guard. So if he guards with his damage reduction, and he greatly raises his defensive super and his super attack effect in base, he would be more tankier in base, especially against Cell, being he would have type advantage over Cell. But yeah, but cool. I think we saw what we needed to from him. But as always, Dokkan safely. Like and subscribe. Hit me up for more content. Shout out to, also got a viewer request on Twitter, so I will be putting a viewer request run for a no item run of what he wanted. But stay tuned for more events coming. Thanks for stopping by.